Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taryn and we talk about all things finance related, from the zero-based budget method to cash envelopes, and basically anything that impacts my finances, whether that is good or not so good. So if any of that is of interest to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and let's get started. Okay, I had a few questions regarding my pouch and my teller slip, so I figured I would just start off this video really quick to let you know these are the color options I have: pink, purple, blue, black, and the clear. They all have that like glitter aesthetic, and we do have the there's different styles, but this is one of them, of the teller slip. Basically, it is reusable. I use a very like fine tip Sharpie marker, and this is what I hand them. And then when I come home, I just use a little alcohol wipe or even a magic eraser, and I just wipe it down and it's ready to be reused. I also am still trying to get through the ones that I have, like the Post-it ones from the Budget Mom, because I don't want to like waste them. I'm not going to throw them away. So I use those on occasion. But if you're looking for something a little bit more eco-friendly, you know, something you can reuse, this is definitely a great option. It is in my Etsy shop under custom teller slip, I think is what it's labeled. You will not see this as the primary photo though, because, you know, Etsy tries to like kick things out that aren't necessarily custom, but this is what makes this listing custom, because in addition to the pouch, you are getting a custom teller slip, and there are different styles that you can choose from. So without further ado, let's get into this cash stuffing. We're going to start with my essentials binder, and we are basically going to just do the essentials today. Water and trash in high priority, and then my pet binder as well. So let's hop in here, and I'm so sorry for the noise in the background, but my Cricut machine is going. I am multitasking. I have the vinyl cutting right now. I have to log into work soon, but I needed to get this recorded, and I needed to cache stuff because my poor husband has nothing in here. Look at that sparkle. Oh my God, I love it. So yeah, forgive me for that noise, but this is just real life. I have not touched this. This is 75. This will be going towards savings challenges this week. I was able to not spend it. And then we're going to go ahead and put another 75. So we're going to do the 5 ones, 8 fives, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we will do 3 tens. Yeah. Not good options today. I think that my particular bank that I go to, there's only a couple, you know, tellers who are really into like what I do as well, and they want to give me like the nice crispy bills, because I actually do prefer those. I know some people don't because it's hard to like count, but other tellers, yeah, they're not interested. Okay, I think the Cricut is done, so that is good. And then we're going to give my husband his 100. You know, we went out of town. If you guys follow me on my platforms, you guys know we went out of town. And when we go out of town, he spends a little bit more than normal. So he actually went through his money pretty quick. But we're going to go ahead and put another 100 in there for him. Personal spending money is super important, because if you don't give yourself an allowance, like essentially that's what you're doing, you can then overspend, because then you're not tracking. But if you give yourself a certain amount to spend, once that's done, it really then makes you think and be intentional with like the next step, right? Like of spending. Kids, we have rollover from last month, which is really cool. And I'm going to keep it in there for right now. We did another 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not really sure if I want to do anything with that rollover or just like keep it in there. I don't know. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. So we have 180. I'll probably just keep it in there. Dining out, this was from last month. I'm confident I have to pull some of this to pay off like our credit card, but I just haven't done that yet. So for now, here's my way of documenting how much I have in there. I have 210, right? If I counted that correctly very fast. But this is what I have left. But we are going to go ahead and we're going to add 300 for this month. So that's what we're going to try to stay within budget for February is $300. And if any of this does not need to go towards our dining out from January, then it'll just roll over. Today is January 31st, but my paycheck came in on January 30th, and that check is used for pretty much like the first week or so of February. So I don't consider that January income. I consider it February because if it comes on the 30th, generally the 1st is the next day, but January has 31 days. So it is what it is. So dining out, I just did 150 because sometimes when we go to, sorry guys, like a nicer restaurant, we can use larger bills. I did 11 20s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I did 3 10s, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this should be 300. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 280, 290, 300. I'm not going to mix the bills. I'm going to keep it separate like that from last month to this month until I do my paying myself back. Date night, this is definitely coming out. This went towards our weekend. Actually, no, it didn't. I have to figure out how much we spent, but I had budgeted our little mini getaway in our January income. So this may not have to get touched, but we'll see. So I just did 250, so another 100. So there's 200 in there right now for date night. Date nights for us usually just consist of dinner and a movie. So it's really, not that bad. Nails is going to get 125. So I did 100. I did a 10, and then I did 3 5s. Okay. And what this covers for me is a fill on my acrylic nails, a pedicure, and not the highest level package. I get, I think, the second to lowest package, and then also my eyebrows waxed and tip. So that's what this includes. So some people think that amount is astronomical, but when you look at what is included in it, I beg to differ. Okay. And then toiletries, I am adding 20 because I have to pull money for some spending, and I'm confident that some of this is going to be going. So I figured adding 20 right now would be good. Let's see what we have. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 250, 270, 280, 290, 310, 315, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 320. So I had 300 and now I have 320 just to kind of compensate for maybe some of the spending that I purchased, which is mostly done through Amazon, like our subscriptions. So let's see. Household, I know I'm going to be pulling more from this than I did toiletries. So for household, I did 50. So I did 2 20s. And I did a 10. So let's see. So 150, 170, 190, right? Oh, my dog's crying at the door. 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310. Oh, I have even more. 330, 340, 350. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Because I know I have quite a bit to pull from here. So that's awesome. Miscellaneous, I was going to skip this month, but I forgot to skip this month. And so since I didn't, I'm going to just go ahead and put that in there. So now in miscellaneous, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48. So 140, did I count that right? 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 130, 145, 146, 147, 148. Yes. I have no idea why that was so difficult. Maybe I'm glad I didn't skip it. Oh, no, I even have 30 in my wallet from miscellaneous. So I actually have more than that. That's true. Okay, so we are done with the Essentials binder. Sorry for the glare, but look at that. Look at that bling, or that shine. So all these dashboards and everything that you see is available in the envelopes. Everything is in my shop. This particular knitted binder, this is from Pink X Everything. It is always linked in my videos. I absolutely love this one for my like everyday essentials binder. I just love touching it. So far my husband's done pretty good not messing up the white here. This has gotten a little dingy, but that's just because he is a, what do they call, like, he's basically in the first responder field as a manager, but he's a manager that gets his hands dirty, if that makes sense. He doesn't leave it up to just his crew. Okay, so we're going to just hop right into high priority. We are going straight to the home section. And we are going to add that $20 to trash and to water. I'm just waiting for my water bill to generate because it will be due this month, so I will have to pay that soon. So let's add 20 to trash. So we have 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 290, 310, 315, 316, 317. That is really awesome. In fact, I might pause on contributions just because this is enough. Like, it's 156 pretty much for the bill, and this is enough for almost like 2 months, two bills, and it's a quarterly bill. Yeah, I might pause on that. I got to think about that. I do so well building it up that I'm then able to take like a month off, you know, putting money towards it, which means then I can allocate that money towards something else, like buffer up another category or another savings goal, you know. Maybe I'll put some of that towards that riding gear because we really want to get the 2 helmets. It's going to start warming up eventually. I don't know. Right now it's freezing. We had snow here. I'll put a picture. Like, we had snow here, and that doesn't often happen, but through the years that we've been here, it's happened a handful of times. So in water now we have 20, 40, 60, 81. 120, 135, 136, 137. So this is going to be enough for the bill that'll be coming this month, which means I probably will not pause contributions on water. I may just pause it for the trash. Okay, so I'm just doing those 2 in the high priority. Okay, we are going to hop into the pet binder now. And I was actually prepared this time. Like, I made note, like I keep my little coupons for the dog food. I have not made the grooming envelope. I printed it. I just need to make it. But I have the amounts that I'll be putting into each envelope. So, this should be good to go. So I'm doing 25 in Atlas. This is for food. Even though they share the same food, I give them each their own envelope, just in case if I have to pull something specific to that dog, I will pull it from their envelope. So Atlas has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110, 120, 130. I have to pull money a little bit from each of theirs because I just purchased a bag of dog food. Sadie's getting 25 as well. Okay. So now she has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 120, 130. I try to make it comparable between them. Bodhi is going to get 20 this time. So now he has 40. We're still trying to gauge how much food he goes through. Right now, we're good. I had bought 2 bags, so it just kind of will give us an idea of how long it takes for him to finish. Just My Baby Doggies is going to get 10, and this is basically for their native supplements. So, and I think I said possibly other things, but this just whatever I need for them, basically. So 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. I have the native pets on subscription to get like a discount. Cat food, we're just going to add 5. So now we have 50, and we have 2 bags still, because I had, I tell you guys all the time, but when Sam's Club gives you like $4 off, $8 off a bag, I then buy multiple to save that money. So I have 2 bags plus what's in their bug-proof food holder. So this is really good. Cocoa, we're good, so I'm skipping. And then chickens is going to get 40. I have to actually go get their food. Feyre, my white chicken, is missing. I have no idea what happened. I don't know where she is. There's no hole in the coop. She is just mysteriously gone. No joke, just gone. No feathers in the yard. I mean, we walked the property just to see. She's just nowhere to be found. So now I'm down to 4 chickens. We started with 7, so I don't know. But they're also still giving me eggs, which blows my mind because it is so cold. And my understanding is they were supposed to stop. So Jurassic Park is going to get 30. And this is enough to get the big bag of koi food. And then I'm just adding more to it because once we pay for that big bag of koi food, which would take about 160, like this probably, then this is what we'll be left with. So just kind of rebuilding it. So we have 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, and 40, 50, 60, 70. So 270. Okay. And then, let's see. Let's go to flea prevention. I'm going to add 5. I have to, sorry, my alarm went off, so I don't know where that cut off, but I'm adding 5 to flea prevention, and I need to pull money from here because I cannot remember whether I did for the last purchase I just made, and I didn't film my, like, unstuffing, like paying myself back, so I have no way of really remembering at this point because I forgot. And then, let's see, Adventure Gear is going to get 10, and I have an envelope for that. So now we have 13 in there because I have 3 random ones. This back here is for grooming. We have 10, and we're going to go ahead and add 30. So that's going to go there until I can make the envelope. Okay, now we're done with pets. Okay, we're going to hop into the 52-week savings challenge. We are going to finish off section 1. Wait, I just didn't mark it. No, we finished section 1. We are starting on section 2, and it's for week 6, but what I decided to do was throw $10 in there since it's within the budget, something we could afford to do. I'm going to increase it to 10. So I'll be really curious to see what I'm able to save with this challenge by bumping up some of the numbers. I may not always do it. Like I might do 10 for this whole page, and then I don't know that I'll do 15 for each one. If it's within the budget, I will, but you know, if it's not, it's not. I forgot to mark that, but I did that 5. We scratched off that 30, so I will fund that this month, and I included it in the February budget. But I'm keeping it in there until we fund it. But for February, we are going to start off with the 20. I will mark it. I forgot to record my reel for Instagram for this last week. I've been super busy, super into life right now. Like, not that I'm not into this, but it was just priorities were a little different the last couple weeks, but I will mark that off. I will create a reel because we're on track. We finished the first month and we're moving into the second. And before we know it, I'm going to be filming my, like, what did I save in the first half of the year? You know, it's going to be July already. So, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. Really appreciate you being here. I hope that in some way my videos encourage you or inspire you. Like that's really, the goal here. And if you have any questions or if you like have any comments, as long as they're kind, you're welcome to like jump into the comments and, you know, ask, but just be kind because some people are not kind. And I think we need more kindness. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.